Hey everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Clone Evolution. Sorry the last episode I was really in rough shape, but today I'm doing a little better, so try to make today's episode a little better. Got a whole bunch of action in store for everyone. So much action, I don't even know what it is. No, I do know what it is. Today I'm not going to screw around. I'll save most of my regular stuff for another time. What I am going to do is go right to the hardcore action. Let's get a few of the easy ones. Just the ones that are time sensitive, I'll start. Yeah, I got good news. I finished the rewards token one. So now I have basically enough tokens that I need to do it. Which is good. I like that. Now I'll go for the other reward token one. It's not too bad. The hell? Oh, it has to be lightning. Piece of shit. Alright, we'll give these one refresh at 60 gems. Hopefully we can get some good out of it. No, absolute garbage. But I'll take these 80 gems. As a consolidation prize. Come on. I'll take that. It's shit, but I'll take it. I'm sick of dealing with this shit at this point, so I'll just finish it. Finish it quick is my specialty. Alright, give everyone a little bit of insight to how many tokens I've collected now. Check it out. 166. And I needed, what was it, 100 or 1,000 and 1,240. So I've got the flowers, which gives me another 100. So that puts me at 1,266. Plus I got all the royal ones, so I'm way over. Well, not way, but... So I definitely have enough to do it. Now we're just waiting for the mission to come around, and hopefully it's a good reward this time. I'd be kind of in favor of getting Crime Fighter. That'd be sick. I don't know, so far I heard that when you buy the VIP, it was supposed to improve your luck on the spins on the casino. So far it's been the same. I haven't seen any change for that yet. It's free after 44 hours, so I'll use it now. Get the trash over with. But yeah, one of the viewers was correct. They posted in the chat saying that if I need more robots, I could just spend my guild money now because I saved up shitloads. And then that guild money you can use to buy robots. Now I was thinking, geez, I almost forgot that. So the viewer's right. Alright, 2 more sets of 100 armor because I'm doing the most damage. Who would have thought it'd be me in first place, right? Twice now. 10th place in this though. Our guild is getting up there. We got 2 of these. That's not bad. I like that 800 jewels. People want to know how to get jewels? Do it in the guild, it seems. It gives you enough guild, or quite a bit of jewels. Alright, we'll do these battles quick so that I can get a quick hoot of the bong in. Get some vapors into me. Now I've been putting it off for quite a few weeks now. My stomach is pretty much rebounded nearly completely. Very, very rarely getting blood now. So I'm thinking maybe I'll try the weight loss thing again. It's weird. You think that eating healthy would make my stomach better, but apparently not. Last time it didn't agree well with it. No, last time I felt like I was getting food poisoning, so I quit eating for 2 days, and boy, it got bad. Like, real bad. It was so bad I had cramps in my legs to the point where I thought my organs were shutting down. I was like, holy fuck, this ain't good. Maybe I'll try to ease it this time. Just cut sugar out. Once sugar's out of my diet, just naturally. Try not to cut maybe portion size down, but not completely. I'm not going to be fasting. It's tempting to fast the first day of a diet because, man, it shrinks your stomach so much. Then the rest of the diet seems easy. Oh yeah, I forgot I'm a loser because I put in the wrong team. Surprisingly, I found out that putting in Crime Fighter into this lineup is enough for me to win it. His extra healing. Yeah, our government here started to panic because our COVID cases were so low that in our major city, Toronto, we only had like 1 death in 2 months. And I figured the game would cut out as soon as I mentioned that. Alright, so I won't talk about that stuff and we'll cut it out. Alright, we'll be back in a minute. You know what's really annoying? This game is like cutting out to me like 4, 5, 6 times an hour. And it's almost reaching the point where it's so unstable I don't even want to play it anymore. No, I'm not really going to quit the game over it. Maybe I'll try to find another way to run this on my computer. But it's really weird, like BlueStacks is so unstable. I don't know if anyone else has got it stable on their computer, if they could give me any advice. Like, I'm crashing at least like 4 or 5 times every hour I play it, and it takes 5 to 10 minutes to load the game each time. So I'm looking at almost an extra hour of load time just to play an hour. So that's pretty fucked, but I'll do the best I can. In the meantime, what I'll do is a quick spin at the Bitcoin casino. So that way, if it keeps making me load, then I'll be able to get more spins in. Today I have 28,052 Satoshi. Let's roll. 28,070 Satoshi. Woohoo! If anyone's wondering how I went up so fast, one of my referrals is doing very well with his betting. He's referred me over 5,000 Satoshi already, and just 1,000 Satoshi today. So that was pretty good, yeah, 1,137. So maybe he bet on some of the big UFC fights. I'm not sure how he bet, but he did really well, or she, and big thanks to them for doing it. Alright, let's get back to some clone evolution. I'm really hesitant to play any of these battles because it seems like every time I pick a battle it crashes. It's annoying. Let's do the campaign, see if we got any frags. No frags. Let's try this for frags. No frags. The next big reward I'm going for on this is that. That'll be sweet. Yeah, did it stop in the middle of me collecting jewels? Or maybe it was the mine. Alright, so it says for my bounty mission, I need to get 8 more in order to finish the total 40. And I need 1 of the 4s and 6 of the 5s. And I do not have enough bullets to do them. So what I'll probably do is a 4-star and a couple 3s. And then I'll just pick away at the 5s, but there's no way I have enough to do them. Even if they gave me all the missions right off the bat without having to refresh, I'm going to require many refreshes to hit it too. So let's just hope for the best. Alright, there's one for tokens. I'll do that one. 2 for tokens. Alright, I guess I'll do those. Hopefully I can increase the reward on one of these. Maybe get some bullets. Alright, we had some big change. What was it, coming into the fall equinox or whatever it is? So that's what I'll do. Today is my last day for sugar. Cutting it out. I'm going to do the daily scale updates with the new scale, starting tomorrow's episode. I've reached the point where I've become sick of being overweight. I miss being skinny now. So that's what happened to me. I was skinny for so long, I missed being overweight. So I went back to overweight. It's like now I'm overweight again. I'm like, fuck, I miss being skinny again. Grass is always greener on the other side. We got some bullets. Now I figure I'll rob the elite one because there's a chance I'll get a better prize than robots. You know, it's weird. I tried some of that xylitol toothpaste that one of Joe Rogan's guests was talking about. Apparently it comes in gum too. People chew it. I've talked to people that have used it and they said it's great and they'd never switch back to regular. So I don't know, I figured I'd try the xylitol toothpaste, see if it's any good. To be honest, when I used it, I noticed it did get my teeth very different. Like after I finished cleaning with it, I was like, wow, my teeth feel different than they do with toothpaste. But either case, when I'm done brushing, I usually polish my teeth by taking a cloth and brushing off all the fucking crap from like the toothpastes. But my mouth was getting irritating sores, and I always figured it was from vaporizing too much, because when I'd stop vaporizing, they'd just go away. Like one spot in the back of my throat felt like a giant lump was growing. And I've had that issue before with heartburn causing it. And normally when I stop what's causing the heartburn, the lump goes away. So I was thinking, yeah, it's irritation from the vaporizer. But the xylitol toothpaste seems to clear it right up. So I don't know what they're talking about, the cultures and the xylitol toothpaste about being able to keep your mouth healthier. I don't know if it's true. Maybe it's just placebo effect. But so far it appears to. The only other thing I was thinking is maybe because I'm not vaporizing any old stale weed anymore. Now that I'm back to fresh, like just harvested weed, it's not causing as much irritation. Definitely wouldn't be less quantities, because I've been getting more quantities. Yeah, it's a shame all those other rewards are bullshit, but do what you gotta do. Yeah, I had some bad news today. I was going, checking the perimeter of my property to see if, well, my mom's property, to see if there's any damages to the fence on the other side. One of my neighbors had been going back there cutting the grass really short, and I kept complaining. I'm like, no, don't cut it short because people will go and sit there and use it. It's like, I'm like, leave it really long, full of ticks and thorns so that no one sits there. No, the neighbor keeps going and cutting it. So I go and look. And guess what happened? I opened the gate. There's masks all over the ground. So I'm like, oh, that's kind of gross. Masks from like the hospital or something. I was like, what are people using these masks for? You know what they're using them for? I didn't even realize. It's the whole reason masks are laying around everywhere. Now it turns out, next to the masks, whole bunch of fucking heroin needles. So I was like, oh, that's what all these people are using the masks for. They use the elastic part and tie off their arms with it. So there's this giant fucking pile of needles and all these masks. I was like, oh god. And there was some long grass a little bit there too, so it's just like needles and grass sticking out everywhere. I was like, what a nightmare. I don't even think I could trust anyone cleaning that, because man, you could get stabbed. Now it's kind of sad. When I was a kid, this neighborhood, I don't even think there was maybe 100 heroin users in the whole city. Now there's fucking thousands of them on every street corner, shooting up on all the parks, needles everywhere. Kids can't even play in the parks. So many homeless people living in all of them, shooting needles everywhere. It's like, I get it, homeless people in parks wouldn't be so bad if there wasn't fucking syringes everywhere, right? If only homeless people weren't addicts. No, it's sad to see, because I've seen a lot of my friends go down that route, getting too addicted to drugs. I guess I was fortunate that I really only like weed. I used to like mushrooms, but never bothered with those since I was a teenager. Never got spiked again. Yeah, it's weird looking back at being a teenager. In a way, I still feel like a teenager, yet in another way, it seems like being a teenager was like a lifetime ago. So long ago, I can't even remember it. It's like, what happened yesterday? No, I'm just that long. No. My high school had the first case of its the virus. I think, no, they said 2 cases, 1 teacher and a student. They're probably making out. It's pretty nasty, but that school's had a history of that happening. I guess any school probably has a history of that happening these days. Now, in this case, it was the math teacher owned a nightclub. You can imagine what happened. No, I did not go to the nightclub. He was only into inviting girls, thank God. Not just kidding. Imagine that, math teacher invites you to the nightclub. It's like, don't drop the soap. Worst math lesson ever. Not to insult any of the girls that had trouble with that guy. I don't know, it was so weird. I think the only reason they ever busted him is because he got caught doing it. Not that any of the girls complained. I think he was actually a super nice guy. He just definitely shouldn't have been hanging out with the underage girls. And who knows, maybe the girls that were going to the nightclub were actually 19. I don't even know. As far as I know, 1 or 2 of them at least wasn't, and that's how he got into trouble. Man, I went by one of my old schools today to see what the building looks like because it's almost condemned. Broken glass everywhere. Was biking in and I'm like, wait a minute, I shouldn't be biking in broken glass. So hopefully I don't have a flat tire tomorrow. If I do, I'll know why. Idiot! Now there's some abandoned military bases that I used to explore that had UFO encounters. I was thinking maybe vlogging some of that. The only thing is you can get killed by bears and moose. And who knows if the virus is even around these days. That could be bad too. I don't deny the virus is bad. I just hate losing my rights to it. It's like maybe if like 90% of the population died, I'd be like, okay, maybe now we should lock down. God, what were they saying? Like 10 million people die of cancer each year? It was like 10 million. Where are the bodies from space we're seeing piling up? Anyone hear that one story where they said the country ran out of death certificates? I was like, well, what happened? The fucking printer ran out of ink? It's like, just fucking print more, okay? It's like, what the hell are they talking about out of certificates? It's like, I'm sorry, sir. There's limited amount of printer ink available. We're all out of certificates. Can't print more? No, we cannot. We've capped the limit. Okay, how many of the fucking 4s did I need? Test my memory. 2? Okay, we'll kill 1 4 and then we'll come back. Wish I could kill a 4 that gave me some coins or something I needed, but I think we'll just have to kill whatever 4 is there to save the bullets. Can't keep refreshing. Fuck, no 4s, just a 5. Damn. Do I do the 5? Let me check. Oh, we need 1 4-star. Fuck, if I kill that 7, or that 5, it'll put it to 7. And then I'll need 5 to go. But 5, you need what, 16 for each? 16 times 5 is a lot. Way more than I have. So I just gotta go for the 4-star. They gave me no 4-stars. Bastards. How could they do that to me? And it's the worst fucking reward ever. I don't even use that shit. Alright, well, we gotta do it. Can't waste the 5-stars. We'll do it, then we'll refresh it, and then we'll see if we hit a 4-star. Might not get the 4-star reward today. That's not the end of the world. We still got a few more days to go. Like, how many missions are there per day? 8? So really, I just gotta focus on getting 5-stars. If I can get all 5-stars, I bet you I'll still finish 1 short. That's one thing I kind of wish they added to this game, was the ability to gift more than just roses. Be nice if your guild members could gild you a few jewels every now and then. Huh? If they really want to make this game interesting, they would add a feature where players could sell jewels to each other for real money. Then you'd have people just farming jewels. I would kind of like that. Now I'm thinking about farming my jewels up into maybe 20,000 range. And then once they're that high, try beating that damn fucking tavern event. I think I'll have a much better chance at the tavern now that I have all the slots unlocked, right? Sorry I let myself go so bad yesterday, guys. Or last episode. I was watching it, I was like, geez, I look like a homeless person. Here I am making fun of homeless people, I look just like one. It's like, just give it time. I'll be in the fucking alley doing heroin. Oh, I don't want to even jinx it. You know, not to bash or make fun of the homeless community near my place, but man, they have a pretty nice gig. I went and checked it out to see what they got going. And our community park has like this giant community garden where there's tons of things growing, like lettuce, tomatoes, like basically a fucking grocery store's worth of food. And it's an isolated park, so once it's dark and at night, anyone can rob it and no one will know. Because you can't even see the garden at night. So the homeless people are living next to a pond. And this pond is just so deep enough they probably could like bathe in it if they had to. Not probably very often, but better than having nowhere. But even if they didn't want to do that, it's like right next to the community garden. They used to collect water, but homeless people kept destroying the water tanks. So what they did is they hooked up a tap there. So now there's like a tap that you can just fill buckets for water for the community garden, and it's drinkable tap water. So I'm pretty sure the homeless community is doing that. They live off the food from the community garden, and they take water from that tap so that they can have drinking water. And then they lay on the sand next to that pond all day and just do heroin. So I was like, holy, it's quite the lifestyle. And in a way, it is kind of a tempting lifestyle. Can you imagine if you were on the verge of death from like cancer or something and you had nothing else you could do with your life? Just lay around, do heroin all day. Eat vegetables and drink water for free. It's like free camping. I don't know, like when I was a kid, if you tried that in the city, the cops would just come arrest you and take you to jail. I don't know when they stopped busting people for camping in parks. Must have been some sort of law changed or something. But I don't think we really had that many people that were trying to do it. Or maybe it just seemed that way because they would always end up in jail. That's what I was thinking. There might not seem like a lot of people that commit a certain crime around. Probably because that crime gets you in jail. And all those people are in jail. Straight to jail. You ever seen the straight to jail video? There's this guy who does an imitation, or maybe it is a real cop, I don't even know. And he's talking about what's illegal in his country. And he's like, If you do this, you'll go straight to jail. And if you go this, straight to jail. This, straight to jail. He's going over this big list of everything that'll put you in jail. I highly recommend watching it. It's really funny. It's like, that's a sign of a good country, though. A lot of things you could go to jail for, and then you don't have to worry about getting beat up and robbed outside all the time. You don't have to walk in needles. Now, I was thinking with the whole pandemic situation, you can't rip on the homeless too, because maybe some of them used to be in the service industry or small business owners, and they end up losing everything. Now they're doing heroin at the park. Yeah, to each their own. Speaking of, let's get a quick message from the sponsor before we go into this warp gate. Today's warp gate adventure was brought to you by Crack! Crack! It'll fuck you up. Woo! Alright, welcome back everyone. Let's get this warp gate under control. Let's conquer it. Yeah, that's one of the heroes I'm trying to save up to collect fragments for. The two above me. The Final Fantasy characters. Once I get them, I'll be able to unlock a new goal. I just need one of them. Well, a few more frags. I think about 6 or 7 frags left to go. So hopefully 2 days. Really, I don't even need to create as many useless golds as I used to, because before I was doing it to create room in my team, but now that I've done the 4-player upgrade, it seems like, man, my team has room for lots of heroes now. Alright, let's skip a few of these battles because I want to get more action done this episode. I was hoping to play the Hunger Games if there's still any time left. I've got quite a few of those whatchamacallits keys saved up. Now, some people are explaining different ways that they got caught or stuck in the Hunger Games, or not the Hunger Games, the Abyss, the new mission. And they explained other ways of getting out by like using items. Alright, 2 bullets. That's why I always rob that chick. Try to get the bullets out of her. She's got them hidden them on her somewhere. Right, the elite enemy. Forget, does it give us a reward? Yeah, money. Anytime it's robots or normal enemy, I pick robots because I'm pretty sure they're both the same points. But we get a better reward as robots. It's good I'm skipping these. It's quite a bit of missions. It's good we got some of the bullets back too. That 2 bullets was enough to refresh the mission. So hopefully we get another chance for more bullets. Warp gate, 2 bullets. Come on, warp gate. No. Normal enemy. It's the worst. I think we got 1 warp gate in there, so hopefully that's enough that we got the extra points. Really, I would have liked a vampire or 2, since we burned a lot of bullets there. We'll see how the battle goes. Oh yeah, as long as Samson doesn't go dizzy, we're fine. Alright, we got some of that stuff. 150% of it. Fuck, we need to refresh. Fuck, another 5-star and 2 3-stars. What kind of horse shit is that? Alright, we'll play the 5-star. Well, we'll come back to this. Let's do some of the event while we still have time. Alright, infinite fighting ring. I'm just going to collect the rewards. We'll save them. I just send that one. Bless me. Bless me. Whew. Was that a lot of sneezes or what? Whew. I know it sounds like coughs. When I watch the replay, I'm like, holy shit, I look like I'm coughing. No wonder everyone says I'm coughing. It's like, no, it's actually my sneeze. Alright, they gave me 10 bullets. That's what I needed. It says the Hunger Games is back? It is, eh? That's odd. Well, I'll place a bet if I can. 208, 199. $247 versus 200. That looks like an easy win. 230, 190. Oh, there's Gizmo. Remember, a person in my guild said always bet on Gizmo. Yeah, Gizmo has the ranking to win. I wonder if I was trying to increase this. Can't increase the bet, eh? What kind of gambling can't you increase your bets? Right, it was funny because I was saying Hunger Games was going and I thought it was joking, but it actually is going. Right, I'm in the middle of one of the events, so I'll just try it. I think this hero sucks. I kind of wish I never brought them. What's going on? How come I can only see 3? Does anyone know what's going on? Is that a glitch? Looks kind of like a glitch to me. What's going on? Heroes are disappearing. There we go. Now we're talking. See, that's how you fix glitches, if anyone was wondering. It's not that hard to process. Figure if at once it doesn't load properly, try loading it again. See, I don't know what's with this genie creature, but I made him the tank, because he seems like he never gets hit, right? Like it's hitting him, but his health never goes down. And when it doesn't go down by much. Alright, some skulls. Mail. I've got no axes. Now, if anyone's wondering, the bong silencer adapter and the new bong silencer have not arrived. So far, all I have is the bong silencer that doesn't fit. Can't hardly wait till it arrives. I might have one just for the show and for when I have the neighbor's window open. The winter I won't need it. Whoa, they're actually poisoning me. Oh, we got an axe. Alright. See, I was wondering that too, like what do you do if you run out of, if you get the portal before you get enough axes? I was like, oh, you just try to beat, look how many I've saved up. Then I was like, oh yeah, you can just skip it and pick the next spot. You don't have to keep trying to beat the same one over and over. Please get me out of here, and I will help you in battle. Did he join our team? Fuck, I wish he wasn't weak right now. Oh, I should try the bird. Think he's good. Try him out. Watch, he sucks. Right, bird, join our team. We put you to work right away. Fuck, we can't beat anyone. This bird's gonna die. So much for this bird being of a help. Well, maybe we needed someone to die there. Well, the bird's back. Dying once wasn't enough for him. I should have sent that genie. That genie seems to do good on the solo missions because it can't hurt him. But it seems like we also can't heal him. You notice our healer heals everyone but him? Well, there he went up a bit. So I guess my goal is to try to play this until I get 3 axes, is it? Is there anywhere else I can get axes or just on this map? So if I fail, I have to exit? It's a shame. I'd like to get this bird out of here alive. No, I thought we were finished, and then I'm like, wait a minute, there's still a tombstone. Oh, there's a second axe. That's what I like to see. Hopefully I can get one more axe out of these people. I don't know, I just kind of like to save up everything. See how far I can make it without spending it. A little battle, hope we get an axe. I'm worried we were supposed to win an axe and then that eagle failed the battle. Now I hear one of the things I was knocking Hunger Games for was it was too rare. Now they had another one right away. Maybe they heard my complaint. Yes! The axe. Alright, I think we delivered everything, did we? It's wild. We actually have 5 people to attack with now. Even though they're only at level 100, they're still pretty strong just being red, right? I think I would pick the genie again. The healer is fine, but I probably should have picked a better healer. She's a bit weak. Our characters can't do their magic. This ain't good. There, cast magic. Yes. There we go. Yeah, see, this girl's even a shitty healer for the computers team. She can barely heal them either. Sometimes healers look like a good healer, nice cleavage, but just don't get the job done. I really should have moved her and the team over instead of behind me. Alright, so I think I completed it, right? Still nothing that I can afford. Holy. Because this Abyss game must be all the time. Man, he still hasn't healed. This is good. Now he's back to full. One axe. That's good. I think someone was telling me online that there's 10 levels. Before, oh, 2 axes before your key runs out. Hey, another character joined. Alright, now I have a full team. It's strange I don't get to pick the element. Let's check this new guy's abilities before I skip. It's pretty cool. Alright, the next axe. I think he has the best chance. Like, no one else can seem to last even one round. He's like, bring it. Jeez, they're still hitting him quite a bit. And they got good healers. I'm just gonna die in this round too. Fuck. Can't even beat one round anymore. Oh well. I don't really care. So I don't know what's going to happen. If another person joins my team, I'll get to pick between who I want to sub out. I'll have to start watching these battles. Right now I just have 6 spots, so I'll send 6 heroes and hope for the best. Maybe we should watch it a bit, see what happens. Yeah, it looks like my team demolished them pretty quick. Turned 2 of them to tombstones. There we go. I was gonna say, for a bunch of red heroes, my attacks suck pretty bad. Whoa, they gave me a purple. That was something I could actually use. Seems like you could spend a whole hour just playing these battles, eh? Imagine these games in the future, no loading time. I could just press it and it would start instantly. Oh fuck, and it failed. Alright, welcome back everyone. Seems like the show cut off where I only had a minute left to go. So I'll just collect some rewards and wrap it up. Maybe next episode I'll just do an entire thing of the new events. Not do any of the daily grind. I'll do that all while you guys aren't watching. Alright, that was quite a bit. Now I'm trying to think if I forgot anything for the VIP. I don't think so. No rewards that I can claim yet. I got pretty close with the bounty missions. Did I even start that one yet? No. So I'll do that one, that one. I don't need to beat these ones. I guess I'll use that for a show clip. Thanks again for watching, everyone, and I appreciate the patron who can help if anyone wants to join them. Society 6 is where you can get my merch. Swag Bucks is where you can get discount shopping online. GameKit is where you get paid to be a gamer. Hideout paid to watch videos, and Bitcoin is that free spin you can do every hour while watching the show, and it helps out the show. So even if you don't have money for Patreon, you can start winning Bitcoin and helping show at the same time. Virtual Mate's the sex machine for adults and men only, but ladies that need one, they can call me. I'm just kidding. Anyways, what else is there? Let's check. If you happen to get any of those casino tokens in your vaporizer and they taste like shit, then give the show a dislike. But if that doesn't happen, you can help with a like. I really appreciate it. And if you want to check the offers, don't forget they're all in the more info button below. What else was there? Oh yeah, just make sure you never buy a product from my sponsor, because it will ruin your life. Bye for now, everyone. Here's 3 at the same time.